Have you ever wondered how much time you have left? Once you pass 70, every year feels more precious, and the truth is that your body is already giving you subtle signals about how long you may live. Some people in their 70s still feel strong, sharp, and full of life, while others start to slow down, dealing with health problems and fatigue. The difference often lies in a few key signs, powerful indicators that can give you a glimpse into your future. In this video, we'll reveal 7 scientifically proven signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. These aren't guesses or myths. They're based on real patterns observed by researchers and doctors in people who live long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle, and, more importantly, what you can do to maximize your chances of living longer and staying healthier. Sign 1. Your walking speed. When we think about the key indicators of longevity, most people focus on genetics, diet, or medical history. While these factors are undeniably important, there's another, surprisingly simple yet powerful predictor of how long you might live after 70, your walking speed. Yes, something as seemingly routine as the pace at which you walk can reveal crucial insights into your overall health, resilience, and even life expectancy. Research has consistently shown that older adults who maintain a steady, moderate to brisk walking speed tend to live longer and enjoy a higher quality of life compared to those whose pace slows significantly with age. Walking speed isn't just about mobility. It reflects muscle strength, joint health, cardiovascular endurance, and even cognitive function. In other words, how fast you walk is often a reflection of how well your body is aging. To put this into perspective, imagine 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe makes it a point to take a morning walk every day. His stride is strong and balanced, his posture upright, and he moves with confidence. Whether crossing the street, climbing stairs, or keeping up with friends, he doesn't hesitate. Walking is effortless for him, and he rarely feels fatigued. Frank, on the other hand, used to be quite active, but has gradually slowed down over the past few years. When he walks, his steps are shorter, his pace is inconsistent, and he sometimes finds himself feeling out of breath. He avoids stairs when he can, takes longer breaks even when walking moderate distances, and struggles to keep up with others. If he isn't careful, he occasionally feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's walking speed suggests that his body is still functioning efficiently, Frank's noticeable slowdown may be an early warning sign of declining health. A sluggish or unsteady gait isn't just an inevitable part of aging. It can be a red flag for underlying health issues such as weak muscles, poor circulation, joint stiffness, or even neurological conditions like early-stage dementia or Parkinson's disease. When your legs weaken, your entire body loses stability and endurance. The more difficult walking becomes, the less active you are likely to be, which can lead to a downward spiral of reduced strength and overall health decline. The good news is that walking speed is something you can actively work on improving. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. See it as an opportunity to take action. Start by incorporating more movement into your daily routine, even if it's just short walks around your neighborhood or inside your home. Strength training, balance exercises, and flexibility routines can also help maintain your mobility and prevent falls. Small efforts like using stairs instead of elevators, standing up and stretching more frequently, or doing simple leg exercises can make a significant difference in keeping your stride strong and steady. Ultimately, how fast you move through life, quite literally, says a lot about how long you may continue moving, so pay attention to your walking speed. It's one of the simplest and most revealing ways to check in on your longevity, and by making even small adjustments, you can keep yourself strong, independent, and active for years to come. Sign 2. Your grip. Strength, believe it or not, the strength of your handshake might be revealing far more about your future health than you realize. Scientific research has consistently shown that grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of overall vitality, particularly in older adults. A strong, steady grip suggests well-maintained muscle mass, good circulation, and a properly functioning nervous system, all essential factors for staying active and independent as you age. Conversely, a weakening grip can be an early warning, sign of declining muscle strength, frailty, and even an increased risk of chronic health conditions, including cardiovascular disease and reduced mobility. Take Robert, for example. At 78, he has always taken pride in his firm handshake, a reflection of his active lifestyle. He makes it a habit to do light weightlifting, take regular walks, and engage in activities that keep his muscles engaged. He never had difficulty opening jars, carrying grocery bags, or lifting household items. Then there's Walter, also 78, who started noticing subtle changes, struggling to unscrew the cap from a water bottle, feeling a weaker grip when carrying his briefcase, and even having trouble holding on to heavier objects for extended periods. He initially dismissed it as a normal part of aging, something inevitable. What he didn't realize was that his weakening grip was a red flag, signaling a gradual loss of muscle mass, which, if left unchecked, could lead to frailty, increased fall risk, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands are not just tools for grasping. They serve as an important reflection of your body's overall muscle health. If your grip strength is diminishing, other muscle groups are likely weakening as well. The more strength you lose, the harder it becomes to maintain independence, mobility, and resilience against injury. But the good news is that muscle loss isn't irreversible. You can take steps to rebuild and maintain your strength at any age. Incorporating simple exercises into your routine can make a huge difference. Squeezing a tennis ball using hand, grippers, doing wrist curls, or even carrying light weights can help strengthen your grip and keep your muscles engaged. Activities like gardening, yoga, and even regular household tasks that require grasping and lifting can also contribute to maintaining hand strength. The key is consistency. Small efforts over time can yield significant results. So take a moment right now and test your grip. Does your handshake feel as firm as it did a few years ago? Are everyday tasks that once felt effortless starting to feel more difficult? If so, don't ignore these signs, because how well you hold on to things today could determine how well you hold on to your independence, mobility, and overall quality of life in the years to come. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg balance is something most people take for granted until they start to lose it. While we often think of flexibility, strength, or endurance as key indicators of health, balance plays a surprisingly crucial role in longevity. Studies have shown that the ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a strong predictor of overall lifespan and well-being. Those who struggle with balance are at a higher risk of falls, fractures, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, individuals who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer, healthier, and more independent lives. To understand why balance matters so much, consider two women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always been mindful of her physical health. She walks daily, practices yoga, and engages in simple balance exercises. When she lifts one foot off the ground, she remains steady, holding her position with ease. Nancy, however, hasn't paid much attention to balance over the years. When she attempts the same one-leg test, she immediately feels wobbly and unsteady, needing to grab onto a nearby chair for support. At first glance, this difference might not seem like a big deal. After all, isn't a little unsteadiness just a normal part of aging? Not necessarily. What Nancy doesn't realize is that her Struggle to maintain balance is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a warning sign. Poor balance often indicates weakening muscles, slowed reflexes, and even declining brain function, all of which increase the risk of serious falls. A single fall, especially in older adults, can lead to long-term mobility issues, hospitalization, and a loss of independence. So why does balance decline with age? The answer lies in the complex coordination between our muscles, nervous system, and brain. As we get older, we naturally experience changes in muscle strength, joint flexibility, and inner ear function, all of which contribute to balance. However, lifestyle choices play a significant role too. A sedentary lifestyle, lack of core strength, and even certain medications can make it harder to stay steady on our feet. The good news is that balance isn't just something you lose. It's something you can improve with practice. If you've noticed yourself feeling more unsteady, stumbling when turning quickly, or relying on walls and furniture for support, now is the time to take action. Simple daily exercises can make a world of difference. Try standing on one foot for 10 to 15 seconds at a time, walking in a straight line heel to toe, or practicing gentle movements like Tai Chi or yoga. These small habits can strengthen your muscles, improve coordination, and even boost brain function. Want to test yourself right now? Stand up, lift one foot off the ground, and see if you can hold the position for 10 seconds without losing balance. If you find it difficult, don't worry, but don't ignore it either. The earlier you start working on your balance, the better. Prepared you'll be to move confidently and stay independent for years to come. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. The way you sleep at night is more than just a measure of how well rested you feel in the morning. It's a crucial indicator of your overall health and longevity. Sleep is the body's time to heal, to repair damaged cells, regulate hormones, and strengthen the immune system. It also plays a critical role in brain function by helping to clear toxins and process memories. Numerous studies have shown that individuals over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives, while those who struggle with irregular or poor sleep patterns face a heightened risk of cognitive decline, heart disease, and weakened immunity. Let's compare two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has maintained a steady sleep routine for years. He goes to bed at the same time each night, sleeps for about 7 hours, and wakes up feeling refreshed and alert. His body follows a natural rhythm that allows his organs and brain to function optimally. As a result, he remains active, mentally, sharp, and full of energy throughout the day. Bill, on the other hand, has struggled with sleep for years. He often finds himself tossing and turning, waking up multiple times during the night, and sometimes struggling to fall back asleep. Some nights, he barely gets 5 hours of rest. Over time, the effects begin to show. He experiences frequent brain fog, mood swings, and daytime fatigue. His blood pressure starts fluctuating, his immune system weakens, and even his reflexes slow down. Although he initially dismisses these symptoms as a normal part of aging, they are, in fact, warning signs of deeper health issues triggered by poor sleep. If you find yourself frequently waking up at night, struggling to fall asleep, or feeling exhausted even after spending hours in bed, don't ignore it. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can be caused by a variety of factors, including high stress levels, poor dietary choices, a sedentary lifestyle, or underlying health conditions such as sleep apnea. Left unchecked, these issues can accelerate the aging process and increase the risk of serious illnesses. The good news is that sleep quality can be improved with some simple but effective adjustments. Try reducing screen time before bed, as blue light from devices can interfere with melatonin production. Establish a relaxing nighttime routine, such as reading a book or meditating, to signal to your body that it's time to rest. Exposure to natural sunlight in the morning can help regulate your sleep cycle, while avoiding heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol before bedtime can prevent disruptions in your sleep. Even small changes, like adjusting your bedroom environment to make it cooler and darker, can lead to significantly better sleep. Sleep isn't just about resting, it's about giving your body the time it needs to repair and restore itself. If your sleep patterns have changed in recent years, or if you're waking up feeling drained and sluggish, it's time to take action. Your future health depends on how well you rest today. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits, the way you eat after the age of 70, is one of the strongest indicators of your overall health and longevity. Maintaining a healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet is crucial for keeping your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels stable. Conversely, a sudden change in appetite, irregular eating habits, or a consistent lack of interest in food can be warning signs of underlying health issues that may accelerate aging and lead to serious complications. Consider two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret has always had a love for food, and even in her 70s, she enjoys preparing and eating well-balanced meals. She incorporates fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains into her diet, ensuring her body receives the nutrients it needs. She looks forward to mealtimes, maintains a steady weight, and feels energized throughout the day. This consistent nourishment supports her muscle mass, metabolism, and cognitive function, helping her remain active and independent. Susan, on the other hand, has noticed a significant shift in her eating habits over the past year. She often skips meals, doesn't feel as hungry as she used to, and relies on unprocessed snacks instead of well-rounded meals. Without realizing it, she has lost weight unintentionally and frequently feels fatigued. What she doesn't know is that her declining appetite is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a potential red flag that her body isn't absorbing nutrients efficiently. Over time, this can lead to muscle loss, weakened bones, a slower metabolism, and even a compromised immune system, making her more vulnerable to illness and injury. A decreased appetite in older adults can be linked to several factors, including changes in metabolism, hormonal fluctuations, digestive issues, medication side effects, and even early signs of cognitive decline. When the body doesn't receive enough nourishment, it begins breaking down muscle for energy, leading to frailty, increased risk of falls, and prolonged recovery times from illness or injury. Additionally, poor nutrition can affect brain function, contributing to memory problems and reduced mental sharpness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, experiencing unexplained weight loss, or simply lacking the energy to prepare meals, it's important to take action. Eating well in your 70s and beyond isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's about fueling your body with the essential nutrients it needs to keep you strong, independent, and resilient. Make it a priority to include a variety of nutrient-dense foods in your diet, such as lean proteins, fiber-rich vegetables, healthy fats, and whole grains. Stay hydrated, as dehydration can also contribute to a reduced appetite. If eating feels like a chore, consider making mealtimes more enjoyable by sharing meals with loved ones, trying new recipes, or adjusting portion sizes to suit your appetite. Most importantly, listen to your body. If your appetite has significantly changed or you're losing weight without trying, consult a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying health concerns. The way you eat today has a direct impact on how strong, active, and independent you will be in the years ahead. So ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you giving your body the nutrients it needs? Or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? Being Mindful of your eating habits is one of the most powerful ways to maintain your health and vitality as you age. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. The way you handle stress after the age of 70 can reveal a great deal about your long-term health and even your life expectancy. Stress is more than just an emotional burden. It has a profound physical impact on the body. Chronic stress weakens the immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections and illnesses. It raises the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, and it can even accelerate aging by increasing inflammation, damaging cells, and shortening your lifespan. However, those who develop healthy coping mechanisms tend to age more gracefully. They remain physically active, maintain sharper cognitive function, and enjoy a higher quality of life in their later years. The ability to stay calm under pressure, adapt to challenges, and focus on solutions rather than problems plays a crucial role in determining how well you age. Take, for example, two men, John and Richard, both 76 years old. Like everyone, they face life's inevitable challenges: unexpected medical expenses, family conflicts, health issues, and the general uncertainties of aging. John has learned to approach difficulties with a sense of calm and resilience. When something goes wrong, he takes a step back, breathes deeply, and considers his options. He engages in activities that help him manage stress, such as taking walks, practicing mindfulness, and staying connected with loved ones. Most importantly, he doesn't dwell on what he can't control. Richard, on the other hand, struggles with stress. Even minor setbacks feel overwhelming. He spends a lot of time worrying about things beyond his control. He replays negative events in his mind, loses sleep over small problems, and frequently finds himself frustrated or anxious. As a result, his body suffers. His blood pressure remains high, his sleep quality declines, and he often feels drained both physically and mentally. The effects of chronic stress aren't just psychological. They have a real and lasting impact on health. Studies have shown that prolonged stress contributes to inflammation, which is a key factor in nearly every major age-related disease, including Alzheimer's, cardiovascular conditions, and diabetes. When stress becomes a constant presence in life, it weakens the body's natural defenses, making it harder to fight off illness and recover from setbacks. So, how do you handle stress? Do you have ways to relax, reset, and maintain a sense of balance when life throws challenges your way, or do you find yourself caught in a cycle of worry, frustration, and tension? The good news is that managing stress is a skill that can be learned at any age. Simple practices such as deep breathing, meditation, regular physical activity, journaling, or even laughter can make a significant difference. Social connections also play a key role. Having supportive friends and family to talk to can help ease the burden of stress and bring a sense of perspective. If you found this insight valuable, let me know by commenting number 6. And if you're not yet subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important video. Your support allows us to keep creating meaningful content to help you live a healthier and happier life. Sign 7. Your social connections. The depth and strength of your relationships can serve as one of the most telling indicators of your overall health and longevity. After the age of 70, research spanning decades has consistently shown that people who maintain strong social ties, whether through friendships, close family relationships, or active participation in their communities, tend to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. On the other hand, loneliness and social isolation have been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even early mortality. Consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor has always prioritized maintaining her relationships. She regularly calls her childhood friends, attends weekly gatherings with her book club, and actively participates in volunteer activities at her local community center. She frequently visits her grandchildren, shares laughter-filled dinners with neighbors, and finds comfort in knowing she has people who care about her. The sense of connection she feels gives her a reason to stay active and engaged with life. Barbara, on the other hand, has slowly withdrawn from social interactions over the years. After losing her husband, she found it difficult to reach out to others, and now spends most of her days alone. Once close friendships have faded due to lack of contact, and although her children and grandchildren care about her, she hesitates to call, fearing she might be a burden. As time passes, her sense of isolation grows, and along with it her mood declines. She finds herself feeling fatigued more often, and her physical health begins to deteriorate. Human connection is not just about companionship. It has a direct and profound impact on physical health. Engaging with others keeps the brain stimulated, reduces stress levels, and even lowers inflammation in the body. Meaningful social interactions trigger the release of hormones that promote happiness and well-being, while isolation can lead to chronic stress that negatively affects immune function and accelerates aging. If you notice that you are spending more time alone, avoiding social activities, or hesitating to reach out to loved ones, it may be time to make a change. Staying socially connected doesn't necessarily mean surrounding yourself with people at all times. It's about quality, not quantity. Small but intentional efforts, such as reconnecting with an old friend, joining a club or hobby group, engaging in volunteer work, or simply making it a habit to check in with family members, can have a significant impact. Even a single deep conversation can provide emotional nourishment and improve overall well-being. The relationships you invest in today don't just bring joy and companionship, they contribute to a longer, healthier life. Connection is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for both the mind and body. So take that first step, call a friend, attend that social gathering, or reach out to someone who might also need companionship. Your future self will thank you for it. Now that you've learned about the 7 key signs that predict how long you'll live after 70, take a moment to reflect. What stood out to you the most? Was it the importance of your walking speed, the power of a strong grip, or maybe the impact of your social connections on your longevity? Each of these signs offers a chance to take control of your health and make meaningful changes today. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below and share one thing you learned from this video that you'll start practicing in your life. Whether it's taking more walks, improving your sleep, or strengthening your social ties, your journey to a longer, healthier life starts with small steps. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us create more content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.